Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco officially tying the knot at a secret location in Montecito today. The only murders in the building star posting a video and photos to Instagram.
In 2025, Selena Gomez did something the world wasn't sure she ever would. She said, "I do." But this isn't just a story about a celebrity wedding. It's about a woman who lived through 15 years of public love and heartbreak under the brightest spotlight in the world, and somehow still believed in love. From Disney starlet to chart-topping artist, Selena's love life was never just hers. Every crush, every kiss, every tear was captured, shared, and analyzed. But behind the headlines was a human heart trying to find its way. So how did Selena Gomez go from teenage heartbreaks to walking down the aisle? Stay with me, because this is a love story like no other. Back in 2008, Selena Gomez had her first public relationship. She was just 16 when she started dating Nick Jonas, one-third of the Jonas Brothers and a fellow Disney darling. It was young, innocent, and short-lived. But even puppy love turned into front-page news. Every glance between them was magnified, every date dissected. Though the relationship didn't last, it left something far more lasting: friendship. Through Nick, Selena met Taylor Swift. What started as a casual introduction became one of Hollywood's strongest friendships. In the chaos of fame, Taylor became Selena's anchor. It was Selena's first taste of how fast the world could turn something sweet into a media circus. Then, in 2009, another name was linked to hers: Taylor Lautner. He was at the peak of Twilight fame, and Selena was filming nearby. Their brief, casual romance lit up headlines. Dinner dates became paparazzi moments. Fans shipped Taylina. But the reality was simple. Their schedules clashed, and their lives moved on. Still, this short chapter showed that Selena's name had outgrown Disney. She was now a figure in full-blown pop culture. But none of that compared to what came next: the relationship that would define nearly a decade of her life. From 2010 to 2018, Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber were the couple everyone talked about. On again, off again. Private moments turned public meltdowns. Songs written about each other. Fans divided. Media obsessed. It wasn't just a relationship. It was a saga. Their chemistry was undeniable, but so were their growing pains. They were young, overwhelmed, and learning to love under a microscope. Sometimes they were inseparable, other times completely distant. But the emotional highs and lows became the emotional fuel for Selena's music. From The Heart Wants What It Wants to Lose You to Love Me. Their final split in 2018 marked the end of an era, not just for Selena, but for an entire generation who grew up watching them. It left visible scars, but also hard-earned wisdom. After Justin, Selena entered a quieter chapter, but that didn't stop the world from watching. In 2015, she was linked with music producer Zedd. They collaborated on music, and while it was short-lived, it showed Selena exploring a more mature side of herself. Then came Samuel Crost in 2016, a friend from her inner circle. Their relationship was more private, but still made waves. Later that year, she was briefly involved with singer Charlie Puth. He would later describe the romance as short but impactful. For Selena, these connections were moments of healing, attempts to rediscover herself outside of the long shadow cast by her past. Each relationship during this period may have been fleeting, but they represented something deeper: resilience, a willingness to keep trying, to believe in love again, even when the past said otherwise. But in 2017, Selena surprised everyone. She went public with The Weeknd, one of the biggest artists in the world at the time. It was bold, glamorous, and undeniably grown up. They walked red carpets, traveled together, and for once, Selena didn't shy away from the cameras. It felt different, healthier, more stable. But by October 2017, their relationship came to an end. It was respectful, free of drama, and for once, Selena was in control of the narrative. This time, the breakup didn't break her. Instead of diving into another romance, Selena chose herself. From 2018 to 2023, she focused on her health, her career, and her inner peace. She spoke openly about mental health, underwent a kidney transplant, and prioritized personal growth. During this time, she launched her beauty brand Rare Beauty, which became a global success and a message of self-acceptance. She also took on acting projects that reflected her growth, like Only Murders in the Building, where she played a character who, much like her, was rebuilding her life after loss. The media still tried to connect her to various names, Drew Taggart, Zayn Malik, but nothing was ever confirmed. Selena called herself proudly single, and fans admired her strength. This was a new Selena, one who didn't need love to define her. But real love, as it turns out, was quietly waiting. Since 2019, Selena had worked closely with producer Benny Blanco. Their bond started in studios, built on creativity and mutual respect. Over time, it grew into friendship, and then something more. On December 7th, 2023, Selena confirmed their relationship on social media. There was no paparazzi frenzy, no secret leaks, just a quiet announcement from her heart. Unlike past relationships, this one felt grounded. Fans noticed the difference. No drama, no confusion, just support and authenticity. They shared low-key dates, inside jokes, and a genuine appreciation for each other's work and personalities. By December 11th, 2024, the couple announced their engagement. And on September 27th, 2025, Selena Gomez married Benny Blanco in Santa Barbara. The wedding took place at the Sea Crest Nursery, surrounded by friends, family, and ocean views. Selena wore a custom satin Ralph Lauren gown, accented with Tiffany and Company jewelry. The couple wrote their own vows, words shaped by years of shared history. Taylor Swift, Selena's longtime friend, stood by her side, celebrating a journey that had finally come full circle. The ceremony was deeply personal, far from the media frenzy that had once defined her love life. Guests described the atmosphere as peaceful, intimate, and filled with laughter. Exactly what Selena had always wanted. For fans, this wasn't just a wedding, it was a triumph. The 2023 viral photos of Selena in a bridal gown, they weren't real. They were from her show Only Murders in the Building. But this time, the veil was real. The vows were real. So what does this moment truly mean? Selena's wedding symbolizes more than a happy ending. It marks the evolution of a woman who learned to love in her own way, on her own time. Her journey wasn't linear, it wasn't always graceful, but it was always hers. From puppy love with Nick Jonas to passionate chaos with Justin Bieber, from heartbreak to healing, every chapter led her here. To someone who stayed, to love that grew, not burned. In a world that judged her every step, Selena chose to keep walking. Every heartbreak was a lesson, every rumor was a test, and every relationship, no matter how brief, helped her define what she truly wanted. The girl who once sang about a love that she couldn't have finally found the love that had been growing beside her all along. Selena Gomez's love story reminds us that resilience matters more than perfection, because real love doesn't always show up in fairy tale form. Sometimes it takes years of trial and error, pain and patience to find the one. And when you do, it doesn't have to be loud to be real. After all the noise, Selena found her quiet joy. After years of heartbreak, she found a love that didn't need to be chased. She found a partner who respected her, grew with her, and stayed. So after 15 years in the spotlight, Selena Gomez's story ended with something simple, beautiful, and real. An I do that echoed louder than any headline. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for more untold stories. And tell us, out of all the chapters in Selena's love story, which one surprised you the most? Was it the fairy tale with Bieber, the elegance of the Weeknd, or the quiet strength of Benny Blanco? Let us know in the comments below, because every love story has its turning point. And this one finally found its happy ending.